Topic number two, Riley.
All right, second lineup we will be drafting. I'm calling this segment the AJ Green candidates. And I'm not talking the good AJ Green. I'm not talking the AJ Green who put up multiple thousand-yard seasons with the Bengals for like darn near a decade plus. I'm talking about AJ Green on the Bucks cart. What inspired this segment. I'm just like, this happened Bucks Pacer series, watching the supporting cast around Giannis, and I'm like, I didn't realize half these dudes were in the league, much less playing legit playoff minutes. There seems like I love the NBA playoffs. I don't follow the NBA super closely during the regular season. I catch a game here or there. I'm a LeBron guy, so I was tapped into LeBron and Luca, and unfortunately watched them flame out in just
Mm.
very disappointing fashion. But like seeing some of these guys who are getting playoff rotation minutes, I'm like, dude, really, it feels like anybody in college hoops might be a playoff contributor one day. Here are some names for you. Um, Drew Smith, Drew Smith, who played
From
at
Missouri.
Mizzou. He got in the game for the Heat this year. Naquan Tomlin got in for the Cavs that same series. It was like garbage time, but like the fact that these dudes were on active NBA rosters was a surprise to me. Quentin Post is still playing legit playoff minutes for the Warriors, which like I know we're both Quentin Post guys. I don't know if I'm a Quentin Post playoff minute guy. I already mentioned AJ Green from Milwaukee, who the segment's named after. They were also playing Jericho Sims and Kevin Porter Jr. big minutes. I feel like I had this list, but I feel like I'm still leaving some out. Have there been any other guys that have surprised you that's like, I had no idea this dude was in the league, or why is he in the game right
I mean,
now?
there's a couple guys in that Houston and Warriors. See, like there was Braxton Key was out there, the former Alabama player, was out there. Pat
Pat
Spencer.
Spencer? Yeah.
Uh, I don't know if Trace Jackson Davis is too good for that, but he was out there. Kevin Knox was
God,
out there. Like,
Max Gui Santos, I don't even know where like I don't even think he might be Brazilian or something.
yeah, he
Probably
is. Yeah.
okay.
So there's a couple out there.
So I want to call our shot and find like just for I guess it's technically like five under the radar NBA prospects, but more, I want even one step further to like five guys who like 3 years from now, if they're randomly playing a playoff game, it's like, yeah, this is breaking my brain a little bit, but I guess it kind of makes sense.
Okay, that's all right. That's all right. That's kind of fun because you gotta. I feel like how like do you gotta like pick guys here that because like we're gonna get super random. I was gonna throw like Fletcher Lawyer finds his way on the floor for the Hornets.
This video is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. We have a special offer for you. Use promo code SLEEPERS, place a deposit, and Underdog will match your deposit as a first-time user up to $1,000 in bonus credits with a 50% deposit match. And they're giving you a free pick for the next 48 hours. And Dion, I know it has your attention.
It's Steph Curry to score 1 point in game six, an elimination game at the crib. That's what we do. We've been beating the Rockets for a decade. Night, night.
1 point from Steph Curry, you win your free pick. Promo code SLEEPERS. Make sure you don't miss out. Let's get back to the video.
That would check out. I'm thinking more so guys who are like draft eligible this year.
Draft eligible this year.
So like one guy who I feel very confident if I had to like make my bet like this dude is gonna randomly be in a playoff game 3 years from now is Elijah Martin.
Yeah,
So he's an
that's a real
undrafted guy who like it doesn't make sense for him to be drafted, but I'm like, yeah, he's got athleticism and the size to hold up to where I could see him getting a shot.
yeah, that's a good shot. All right, I'm trying to go to like the bottom of the bottom here and see if I can. You know who else is a good shot, honestly? I feel like all these guys are going to be in the Elijah Martin kind of role.
Uh-huh.
Miles Kelly.
I love the Miles Kelly shout. Let's put him on the list.
Honestly, this category is made for me. Put Peyton Sanford on that list,
Hey, can I go like similar archetype who I think is a better shot than Peyton Sanford to get there?
please.
Bryce Williams.
Ooh, I like Bryce Williams on that list. That's a good shout. Um, does Grant Nelson belong on this list?
I think Grant Nelson belongs on this list. That
Okay,
might
so
be our starting five.
as our starting five, we can get to 10 on this one. Um, honestly, this is a fun. Hunter Salas is definitely going to.
I like the Hunter Salas one for sure.
Is
What about,
Sion James too good?
yeah, I think Sion's too good just because he was on draft boards last year.
That's true. Okay.
What about Brooks Barnheiser?
I can see that. Yeah. I can see Brooks on there. Honestly, you could put both Florida guys on there. Like Will Richard, Will Richard might
Will
be fine.
Rich, yeah,
Yeah, Will
yeah,
Richard.
I
Sorry.
get there. That's a yeah. I mean, that probably a safe bet for the national title team to get some guys. I'm trying like, what's the grossest one we can get to?
The grossest of the gross.
Like,
Andrew Carr.
oh gosh,
That's
game's gone if it comes down to that.
yeah. Or this isn't gross because I actually think he's good, but Buddy from Penn State, the center, the 7 foot like
Oh,
athlete guy.
Yannick, I think Yannick will be in the league.
Yeah,
Well, I think Yannick isn't good enough to where he could qualify for sure.
yeah. I'm trying. Honestly, I feel like I'm not sure how many spots we have left. How many spots? How many players have we named?
All right, we have Elijah Martin, Miles Kelly, two locks. Peyton Sanford, Bryce Williams that gets us to four. Grant Nelson at the five. That okay? Elijah Martin, Miles Kelly, Peyton Sanford, Bryce Williams, Grant Nelson. I'm convinced could get to like a Sweet 16. Maybe further. I don't care if there's no point guard. Like we might have Elijah Martin running point, but I would be in on that.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm trying to think of like random point guards that'll find their way, like a Chucky Hepburn. Like honestly, Ryan Nebhard because he's Ryan Nebhard.
yeah, yeah. Ryan, I think Ryan Nimhard or Chucky. Ryan Nimhard to me is too small. Like Chucky at least has a little bit of size, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Actually, I found it. I found the player that would piss us off the most.
Let me hear it.
You're gonna hate this, but this is who it truly is. It's Caleb Grill.
Caleb Grill could be him getting Pat Spencer minutes
Yes, and
years
it
from
would be
now.
oh it'd be
100%.
it'd be such a maddening moment, truly.
All right, I think we are at 10 names.
All right, that just made
Um,
me so mad.
so I mentioned the starting five of Elijah Martin, Miles Kelly, Peyton Sanford, Bryce Williams, Grant Nelson. Then we have Hunter Salas, Will Richard, Brooks Barnheiser, Caleb Grill, and Yannick Niederhauser.
I honestly would place a bet. That's 10 guys.
Uh-huh.
I set the over under at 5.5 guys play playoff minutes. Give
I'm
me the
probably taking the under. I feel confident about Elijah. I feel most confident about Elijah Martin, Miles Kelly, and Grant Nelson. Those are threes where I'm like, yeah, they're like,
with with the playing game around, anything's possible with
that's a
this.
good point. Caleb Grill. I could see him coming off the bench for the Grizzlies and the 8 seed in a playing game and hitting
Oh,
like
he's so,
7 threes or something.
Ja's hurt, Jaren's in foul trouble. It's Caleb Grill and Cam Spencer time, and they win too, by the way. Just so you know. That was a fun exercise. I like that one.